Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into two fascinating topics that intersect with our faith, Kabbalah and Tarot reading. We'll explore why Kabbalah is not permitted in Islam, the relationship between Kabbalah and Tarot reading, and why Tarot reading itself is not allowed in Islam. So let's get started. First, let's discuss Kabbalah. Kabbalah is a form of Jewish mysticism that emerged from the Jewish tradition, particularly in the 12th century. It focuses on understanding the nature of God, the universe, and the soul through esoteric teachings and symbolic systems, most notably the Tree of Life. This Tree of Life consists of 10 sephirot or divine attributes, which represent different aspects of God's interaction with the world. In Islam, the practice of Kabbalah is not permitted, and there are several reasons for this. Firstly, Islam is built upon the foundation of Tawheed, the absolute oneness of Allah. Our faith emphasizes direct worship of Allah as revealed in the Quran and Hadith, with clear and straightforward guidance. Introducing concepts from other religious traditions such as Kabbalah, which may involve complex and conflicting theological elements, can be seen as introducing potential distortions into the pure monotheistic framework of Islam. Secondly, Islam teachings strongly discourage mixing elements from other religions with Islamic practices. This is because such integrations can dilute or alter the essential teachings of Islam. Kabbalah, with its symbols and interpretations, is not part of the Islamic tradition, and engaging in it might lead one away from the pure teachings of Islam. Now let's explore the connection between Kabbalah and Tarot. Tarot cards originated in medieval Europe, primarily as playing cards, but over time they became associated with divination and spiritual reflection. The Tarot deck typically consists of 78 cards divided into the major arcana, which includes 22 cards with symbolic imagery, and the minor arcana, which includes 56 cards divided into 4 suits. In the 18th and 19th centuries, some esoteric thinkers began to combine Kabbalistic concepts with tarot reading. They mapped the major arcana cards onto the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, assigning each card to one of the sephirot or pathways between them. This fusion aims to create a system that intertwines the mystical teachings of Kabbalah with the divinatory practices of tarot. However, it is important to note that this integration is a relatively modern development. Traditional Kabbalah and Tarot have separate origins and purposes. The blending of these systems is a product of later esoteric traditions seeking to combine various mystical and occult practices. Now, regarding tarot reading itself, it's important to understand why such practices are not permitted in Islam. In Islam, engaging in divination, seeking to predict or uncover hidden knowledge about the future through supernatural means, is explicitly prohibited. The Quran and Hadith clearly warn against practices like fortune telling, astrology, and similar activities. The prohibition is based on several reasons. 1. Reliance on Allah alone. Islam teaches that only Allah has knowledge of the unseen and the future. Seeking knowledge of the future through methods like tarot reading implies a reliance on sources other than Allah, which contradicts the fundamental Islamic principle of Tawheed. Secondly, potential for misguidance. Divinatory practices can lead people away from the correct path by introducing uncertainty and reliance on unverified claims. Islam emphasizes clear guidance and reliance on Allah's wisdom and commands. Thirdly, avoiding superstition. Engaging in tarot reading can foster superstitious beliefs, which Islam seeks to avoid. The faith promotes rationality and clear guidance from revealed sources rather than mystical or superstitious practices. In summary, Kabbalah and Tarot reading are both rich and complex topics, but they do not align with Islamic teaching. Kabbalah introduces elements from outside the Islamic tradition, while Tarot reading involves practices that conflict with the core principles of Islam. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on Islamic teachings and related topics. Assalamu alaikum, and see you in the next video.